I'm Jake from Jakeland.
I'm Sam from Four Shadows.
This is one-on-one thanks to New Zealand On Air music.
Cheers.
Cheers. Okay. Okay. What do you think about the way audiences consume music in today's age?
Wow.
A lot of opinions around this, I guess, eh?
Consume it.
Yeah.
Well, it's definitely different from how it used to be. Not that I was alive.
Yeah. Well, it's not like just CDs and stuff anymore.
No.
Like there's none of that. Like.
Yeah. Well, it's kind of like cassettes and stuff.
They've come back around.
Yeah.
Yeah. Even though they don't sound that great.
No, not at all. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I don't really...
It's funny how it's come back around with tapes. Because, although I haven't seen it lately.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any cassettes lately. What was the last one? Given Names.
Yep.
Yeah, a cassette.
Gains
did one. Half did one. So I can really... I kind of like the way it's consumed because it's not so much focused on like money anymore. Like you can constantly get it for free. Legally, sometimes. Often not legally also. Yep. Also vinyl.
Yes.
Vinyl is a big deal.
And it's in niches, right? So you don't like... It's about the music lovers kind of thing, you know.
Gotta be a cool dude to have vinyl.
Yeah. So people don't really come out for a lot of live music as well nowadays. Like, notice that it's kind of more...
It's chilled out a bit, eh?
It's chilled out. And it's kind of hard to find gigs where it's...
something new.
Something new.
Yeah. It's circulating.
Yeah.
I was talking about that with my girlfriend the other day.
How do people consume music nowadays?
It's a hard thing to think about.
Yeah.
And that was the exact question. Is to think about that.
Yeah. I was watching a TED talk last night, and it was about like the different qualities of music, just in the like on YouTube and Spotify and streaming. How
that's
not really. It's lossless audio, I guess. So, and people don't really notice, but how they're consuming stuff where the cymbals have, been wiped out and wobbling and everything.
It's just it's a different product.
Yeah, a different product.
To what it was intended.
Yeah. Spend hours and hours mixing a song and someone's listening to it on a pair of crappy speakers. People are still consuming it a lot more, and that's great.
I like to factor that in when I record stuff. Generally don't try and think too hard about how it's going to sound through a shitty pair of headphones.
Yeah.
At all.
Do you usually find yourself connecting more to a song's lyrics or music?
Ooh. I reckon lyrics. Generally. Unless it's like... Sometimes with Alabama Shakes. It's a bit of both.
Yeah, powerful.
So good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't really listen out for lyrics at all. I'm really bad with them.
Well, it's easy. It's like once you listen to a song a few times. Like first time I listened to a brand new song, I don't really pay attention. But then if you listen to it through a couple of times and you find it's actually really relatable, it's like it becomes something you listen to more often. For sure.
Yeah. And like when I listen to the songs, sometimes I make up I don't make up my own lyrics, but I get the lyrics a lot wrong.
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Oh, absolutely.
There's a really good example of it somewhere.
I do it heaps with, like when I first started listening to the Kings of Leon. Like with that,
that's
first...
actually my example.
Yeah.
Jeez, what is it? I can't. One of their songs.
I remember Tappaging Girl.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. And then he just comes in and is like, just a lot of mumbling.
Yeah.
Like there's no proper enunciation in it at all. So do you really even need lyrics?
Yeah, music is the, to me, it's the main thing that's getting points across in it, you know.
Well, without the music, the lyrics are just sort of...
Yeah, and like you can still have an instrumental track that's saying something. You know,
yeah.
Still.
Well, a cappella's pretty great.
Yeah.
As well. But
Yeah.
cool. I like it. Okay. Do you have a musical family? What sparked your musical interest?
Yes.
Same.
Brothers both were in bands,
Mm.
and father played. He still plays a lot of music, and he taught me very young age to play guitar. And yeah, it's kind of just like I remember seeing my brother play bars in Wellington when I was really young.
Yeah.
And that was just absolutely crazy. And from that point on, it was just like, yeah, I'm going to do this.
That's exactly the same for me. My brother is also musical, and my dad was. Still kind of is, but was back in the day. And then I'd always see my brother play in bars, but in Palmy. But
yeah, he's a really good drummer, right? I think Johnny, yeah.
Oh no, that's bassist. He plays bass.
Bass.
Yeah. I think you might be talking about Luke. But yeah. But yeah, brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the same.
You want to be cool, like your brothers.
Exactly.
You want to live up to their standards.
And I'm way better than him.
Well, they never told me I'd be poor for the rest of my life. I wish they did.
You just gotta become a student, man.
Yeah, rack up those big student loans.
Well, no, you become a student and then you can be poor for a reason.
Yeah.
You can be poor for not saving your money.
Yeah.
By not going to any classes and just playing music. But still kind of getting free money from the government a little bit. I don't endorse that though.
Do you love any artists who speak in a language you don't understand, and why?
Ooh, what's his name? The guy that does the Portuguese Life Aquatic soundtrack, and it's all like David Bowie covers. Hang on. What's his name? Very close. We'll find it. It's gonna be there.
Kind of matches up with the other question, the lyrics and music. Like Kings of Leon, you don't even know if he's speaking English, you know?
His name is Sir George. Seujorge. Very good.
Melody's Echo Chamber, and it's a song by her, Bisou Magique, something like that. Yeah, Magical Kiss, and Be Proud of Your Kids. That's a great song. Yeah. Kind of has like the kid at the microphone, you know, like counting and stuff like that in French. And at the end he goes, voila. Really cool.
Voila.
Yeah.
I remember growing up, my sister used to watch this anime, and it had like this real badass theme song, and it was all in Japanese. And my brother was listening to it like, man, that's hot, that's real hot. And then he like found out who it was. They're called the Pillars, I think. And like he watched one of their music videos or something, and like everyone in the band looked exactly like my dad. Because he's half Japanese, and everyone in the band looked exactly like my dad. And they all had like these big funny glasses on. Oh, so great.
Akeboshi, who does the Naruto soundtrack, it's not in Japanese, but like his pronunciation of everything in English is amusing.
Yeah, man. Ooh, do you remember your first favourite band and what was so great about them?
Must have been my brother's band. I mean, that's not really a good answer, but favourite band, I mean, this is kind of embarrassing if I'm thinking of them.
Yeah? They might be then.
Favourite band?
I'm trying to think as well.
Yeah.
The earliest one I can think of is like, not even like, it's kind of recent. Or, nah, not really. It's like, the Mars Volta would have been one of my absolute favourites when I started playing drums. Early on in the whole music thing.
I think, I didn't really listen to it, but my brothers were listening to a lot of Radiohead when I was younger.
Right.
Didn't really know what it was. Same with Coldplay, and but the main band probably like Strokes or Arctic Monkeys, you know.
Yeah,
like,
yeah, all of those. I remember just going on family road trips, like listening to Kings of Leon, The Strokes, Arctic Monkeys, the Finn Brothers. That's about it.
Yeah,
Pink Floyd. That.
Actually, probably like Hendrix or Neil Young, probably the main ones,
man,
like really young.
They came into it pretty late for me. Hendrix, especially. That would have been like early high school. Hendrix came around and I was just like, What? What? This is great. Why is he holding a guitar upside down?
My turn. How exact is your creative process? Do songs always begin in the same way?
Ooh. Nah. It's not very exact, actually. It's like... today I was walking home from the bus and I had like I'd just come from a lecture and I had this idea about how powerful words are, because it was like a linguistics lecture, how powerful words are in relation to how fast light travels to people, so like how fast movements are.
Yeah.
We didn't actually do that in the class, but for some reason that's what I was thinking about.
Yeah.
And then like I was trying to put words together with all that sort of thing. Then I got home and like maybe a couple of days before I would have made up some guitar riffs or something, and then just try those words with a bunch of different riffs and just see like that sort of...
That's a really cool idea.
Happens by accident though. Like it just happens on occasion. And sometimes I'll forget all of the words from the bus stop to my house.
Yeah.
And then I'll be like, well, fuck. What am I going to...
Do you still have the mumbles and slurs? You kind of just add
yeah. For sure.
I tend to start off with a riff. It has to be something I can't sit down and write a song. It has to be like jamming, and half of the time I won't get anything. But if there is a riff where I'm kind of like, ooh, okay, I like this.
Just some chords.
You have to get. For me, I just have to get excited. You know, I just have to get excited, and
I find if I think about it too much, it changes heaps.
Yeah.
Like if I've got a riff to start with, then I'll like play it through, and then find out it actually sounds heaps like this other song, and then like change it, and then once I've changed it heaps, it's just like it's not that riff anymore, and now it's like sometimes better, sometimes it is like just a completely different style that just doesn't mix with anything that I'm going to sing about.
Yeah. There are things that don't change, right? Like if I don't write a song and finish it in 5 to 10 minutes, like I'm not rushing, like writing down the lyrics straight away, it's crap. And then I never use it. It's just like, there are certain things that stay the same, but yeah, it's always different, right? It's always different.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that's important as well, otherwise it's going to be real linear.
Mm.
You're just going to have songs that are just average the whole way along. I'd rather have heaps of shit songs and loads of fucking hot songs than having a bunch of average,
Yeah, the whole way through, eh? Yeah.
average tunes. Mm.